Overview of some compliance certificate audit statistics and top 5 technical advice line inquiries. The compliant audit statistics taken from the 1st of July 2013 to the 31st of March 2014. There were 237,563 compliance certificates lodged in the 9-month period. There were 12,155 compliance audits conducted on site, with 1,957 audits failing to comply with level 1 and 2 audit faults. 5% of all compliance certificates lodged only are subject to an audit, and that's 5% of the total lodgement, not 5% of each practitioner's work. During the 2013 to 14 period, 16.1% of the work audited failed, which included level 1 and level 2 fault items. Now, the top 5 audit failures relate to the following: inappropriate support devices on non-drinking water supply piping, pipework not clipped adequately or supported correctly by grommets through metal studs is the number 1 item. The number 2 item on the top 5 audit failures is heated water at the fixture outlets not delivered at the appropriate temperature, i.e. water not tempered from the hot water centres. Item 3 is the insufficient cover over non-drinking water supply pipework. Pipework not given appropriate cover, i.e. 300 ml ground cover, where not subject to vehicle loading. Item 4 is insufficient separation between non-drinking water pipes and other services above ground in buildings, except where installed in a pipe duct or structurally separated. Item 5.
What was item 2 there that you...
Item 2 is heated water at the fixture outlets not delivered at appropriate temperature, so non-tempered water from hot water services.
There was one before that, I guess.
So number 1 is inappropriate support devices on drinking water pipe above ground. Sorry, you're right. And number 5 is multi-layered pipe not installed to manufacturer's instructions, i.e. multi-layered pipe, cross-linked polyethylene exposed to direct sunlight and UV degradation. Now, the tech advice line run by the Victorian Building Authority, the VBA receives on average 650 technical inquiries a month. Frequent inquiries relate to drainage. What is the current, and one of the main questions asked is what is the correct separation required from the ORG to the last fixture? And the answer clearly is 150 ml. The second highest advice line item that comes up is the clearance of the cooktop from the combustible surface. In gas fitting in general, we tend to get a few issues relating to separation from combustible surfaces, the correct installation requirements for approved pipework and fittings when using innovative products such as multi-layer pipe, and the third most common item in the gas fitting codes is the regulators not where they're required to be installed so that they're accessible for service and commissioning of appliances. The third item is in relation to sanitary plumbing. What distance is required between a drainage vent and an opening into a building, relating specifically to the distance from a drainage vent and an evap cooler. Hot water plumbing is item 4. It's the requirement of tempering valve. Is a tempering valve required on a new hot water installation? Now, clearly, when the hot water unit is relocated or when hot water pipework is reconstructed or located to accommodate a new bathroom renovation, the water must be tempered. And item 5 on the top 5 list is roof plumbing. And do all box gutters installed require overflows? And the answer is definitely yes, in order to prevent the ingress of stormwater or rainwater into a building. And the VBA technical solution sheets by plumbing class are all available on the VBA website at www.vba.vic.gov.au. And that's about the end of the presentation.